This experiment over here is actually an experiment looking at two different problem species. This is Phragmites and cattail. We're trying to understand different nutrient, how different nutrients favors one versus the other. They're both species that we would want to manage, and to manage species we have to understand how they grow. So these are mesocosms, this medium-sized world with different types of species of plants. There's bulrush and there's cattail, and then there's some rice cutgrass, and there's a student looking at the removal of nitrogen from these different types of wetland plantings.
The research has been funded by a diverse set of organizations, but it's led to some policy even recommendations. So policy recommendations for how much phosphorus should be allowable in streams to support, native habitat. For pesticides like atrazine, research has been done on that out here as well. So there have been a number of investigations through the years, resulting in all sorts of scientific papers and graduate student dissertations and theses, funded by a variety of sources. None of that would be possible without the partnerships.
So this has been a place that Baylor has been able to do research, but beyond research we have lots of students and groups that come out here, both from Baylor, but even MCC and TSTC have started coming here and probably use it as much or more than Baylor does at this point. And then of course we have lots of high schools, and Nora's out here today with a homeschool group, so we have thousands of kids coming through, seeing this wetland and learning about the ecology and the values that it provides.
This place got started, this whole concept of having this mitigated wetland, when we raised the lake level at Lake Waco by 7 feet. Between 2000 and 2003, we were given permission by the EPA to raise the lake level by 7 feet. So we went from a sea elevation of 455 to 462. The EPA asked the city of Waco if we would do a mitigated project, meaning can you give back to, habitat-wise, to the plant and animal communities that you displaced when we raised the lake level. So basically we drowned them out around the shoreline. So we took that concept and created this man-made wetland to address those issues of food, water, and shelter for organisms that would find habitat in this area.
You could ask all sorts of questions about water quality, how we might regulate water quality from point source discharges or for non-point source discharges to make our rivers and streams the best places possible for wildlife in our state. But you could also ask more basic ecology questions, ask questions about who lives where, when, and how, and in all sorts of environments, from streams to shallow wetlands and ponds, and even larger lakes. We have actually a lot of young faculty. We have two new assistant professors in the aquatic sciences and biology. We've got another assistant professor in environmental science now, all of which have active research going on with graduate students. So yeah, everyone's doing a lot of stuff. So those are the types of investigations we're going to continue to pursue as an academic unit, and we're so thankful to have this facility to do it at.